In 2013, a movie hit theaters about a con man who stole millions from everyday investors, The Wolf of Wall Street. There's just one problem. The money that paid for that film? Prosecutors say it was stolen, too, from an entire country. This is the $4.5 billion heist behind Hollywood's favorite fraud movie. It starts with a fund called 1MDB. In 2009, Malaysia's government created it to build the country's future. Power plants, jobs, development, billions of dollars backed by the nation itself. And circling that money was a young financier named Jho Low. He held no official position at the fund, no government title, but according to U.S. prosecutors, he sat at the very center of what happened next, moving between Malaysia's leaders, Middle Eastern wealth funds, and Hollywood, with money that wasn't his. Here's how prosecutors say it worked. With help from the investment bank Goldman Sachs, 1MDB raised billions by selling bonds. Money meant to develop Malaysia. Instead, huge chunks of it were quietly funneled through a maze of shell companies and offshore accounts, until it was almost impossible to trace. On paper, it was investment. In reality, prosecutors say, it was a country's savings being drained, more than $4.5 billion in total. And what was it spent on? A $250 million superyacht, Picassos, diamonds, wild parties with A-list celebrities, and, almost too perfect, the film, The Wolf of Wall Street itself, bankrolled through a production company tied to the Prime Minister's stepson. A movie about financial crime, paid for with the proceeds of one. Even Leonardo DiCaprio got caught up in it. Though when the truth came out, he handed back the lavish gifts he'd been given. In 2015, a journalist exposed it all. The fallout was brutal. Malaysia's prime minister, who had overseen the fund, was convicted of corruption and sent to prison, the first leader in the country's history to be jailed. Goldman Sachs paid more than $2.9 billion in penalties. The superyacht was seized, and Jho Low, he vanished. He's been a fugitive ever since, and still denies any wrongdoing. But here's the part that's almost hopeful. After years of investigations across the globe, Malaysia has recovered around 75% of the stolen money. Still, think about what it really was. This wasn't a scam aimed at risky investors. It was a nation's future. Hospitals, schools, roads, drained to buy yachts and movies. And the most fitting detail of all, the film about a fraud was the fraud. Subscribe for more stories nobody talks about.